Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday to everyone who may tune in to watch this. First of all, a little bit about me. I'm Chris Wood. I am 52 years old, and I am a 5-year revenge retaliation full physical identity theft victim. Compliments of Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, ex-O.p.p chief, year 2019. He drove a white Jeep Wrangler. Staff Sergeants, years 2019-2021. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, a mental health worker named Stacy, was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston, and as Shelley Hafner or Huffner. Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, 7224, O.p.p drug cop, and Spencer Mills, 14716, organized human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking, drug trafficking, financial thefts and frauds, identity thefts and frauds, insurance frauds, stalking, kidnapping, sex assaults, false arrest refusals, torture crimes, having my mother stalked and killed, having my dogs killed, lies, time buying, cover ups, arrest refusals, false arrest. Doctors are criminally negligent and involved in O.p.p crimes and cover ups. I spoke of the human homeless trafficking taking place here in Napanee. As a result, back in 2019 by ex-O.p.p chief, I was shot by something. It went into my right ear. It was on the corner of Centre and Bridge Street in Napanee, Ontario in August of 2019 at approximately 3 p.m. He drove by at the stoplights at the corner of Bridge and Centre. He waved at me. I waved back. When I waved back, a black truck pulled up beside him at the lights. They pointed something, they shot it, and it went into my right ear. I started having problems ever since. Lies about long criminal record and history, not true. Lies about long drug history, not true. Lies about being a suicidal self-harmer, not true. Lies of having long criminal record and history, not true. No record or history with any cops or anybody else prior to being shot by ex-O.p.p chief and me talking of their human homeless trafficking and their homeless exploitation for monetary gain. I have been completely brain injured. I have no feeling on my head or my face. My skull has been completely split. It's been deformed, seriously deformed, and I have 100% proof of it. My lungs, my kidneys, this is how O.p.p are murdering. This is how they are framing. This is how they are trafficking. And this is how they are killing victims in Napanee, organized with the justice of the peace, doctors, file falsifications, medical blacklisting, treatment refusals, having me falsely arrested to prevent anything legal on them for naming crimes, for naming doctors and crimes that they are guilty of and what they are doing. Ex-CEO, Lennox and Addington Hospital, Wayne Cubbyduck, is an accessory to commit and cover up homicide and my identity theft. Aaron Brown is an accessory with intent to commit homicide. She is the one that had me originally charged. Dr. Tatiana V, aka Margie V, the name and file falsifier, medical blacklister. She also gave my original CAT scans from November 2019 to her girlfriend Stacy, who in return gave them to one Spencer Mills, O.p.p 14716 in 2019. He is in possession of my original CAT scans. There is one doctor, or Dr. Tatiana V, or Margie V, aka Tatiana V, Stacey's girlfriend, Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Waldron, Dr. McGregor, Dr. Mbimbola, Dr. Sue, Dr. Fardell, triage nurses Terry, Tanya, David, and a paladin security guard are all involved with O.p.p. crimes, the hospital crimes, and cover-ups. If Hawkesbury doctor was in Napanee, the doctor that got accused and guilty of murder, if he was in Napanee, he would still be killing and getting away with it. He would have lots of cover-ups, and this is no joke. I am also the end of my bloodline, and with me being full physical identity theft and changes, O.p.p. had me arrested just to get my prints, pictures, signatures, and everything else they needed against me while they lie, they buy time while this is taking place with me. To get my pictures, prints, signatures, and everything else in an attempt to try to criminalize me, and also so they could get everything they needed for this forgeries, framings, and frauds against me. And that's what this is about. Revenge, retaliation for 5 years and not being able to do anything about it. My legal rights, my medical rights, my human rights have all been taken. This is what Napanee O.p.p. are about. The justice of the peace is guilty of obstructions, accusations, intimidations. O.p.p., you are guilty of having my mother murdered. You are guilty of having my dogs tortured. You are guilty of my identity theft. And you are guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit for revenge retaliation against me since 2019. You are murderers, you are terrorists, you are domestic terrorists, you are sex offenders, you are drug traffickers. And I can just imagine you have probably had a lot of other people murdered and covered up in Napanee through your doctors, through Stacy, the mental health worker. You are all organized pieces of shit. So congratulations. Spencer Mills, no threat one way or another. I am going to have you pay out of your pocket to have my dad exhumed because of the crimes that you are guilty of, along with one Robert Kane. Jason Gimpy, two-step Vanalstine, is Robert Kane's drug-fed, money-paid piece of shit. They are involved with my identity theft. They are human traffickers, drug traffickers. They're guilty of rapes, welfare, disability, thefts, frauds, forgeries. This is what happens in Napanee when you speak up and try to save lives from people. You get injured, you get tortured, you get brain damage, you get deformed, and you have no rights whatsoever because O.p.p. can get away with any crime. They are above the law. Jason Gimpy, two-step Vanalstine, a guy named Bill Woldridge. He also has alias names Robert Cross, James Bubbles, Stephen Mabin, Bill Coolidge, Bill Woldridge, 149 Center Street North, bald, glasses, approximately 70 years old, guilty of stalking my mother and murdering her while calling her mom. He also thinks that he is Harry Potter. 149 Center Street North, Napanee. There is also Blair Hardy, Bill Woldridge, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, Dale Hartwick, Sean McKay, Tony Hearns, a Bert Hustler, a Robert Barry, and his boyfriend Robert. They are sex offending pieces of shit garbage.